Hey all. So by now there are a lot of videos out about this Eternity of Pain Crossbones boss with a bunch of different counters, but one of the best, which fulfills two objectives, both Mystic and Extra Large, is Dragon Man. And I wanted to make this video because as of Wednesday morning, I really had very little clue on how to use Dragon Man, and I feel like through several attempts playing around the AI, learning both this fight and his kit, I understand him much better now, and I felt very safe and in control going through this fight, more so than I did with almost anyone else I tried. So I was able to solo it, and as you can see here, it took me almost 16 minutes when it finally lined up, and that's because there is a fair amount of give and take in the tempo of this fight. And so that's what I want to go over. I also soloed with Nimrod, and I will be uploading a video on that tomorrow with some tips and tricks. But for now, I just want to go over how Dragon Man specifically answers this fight. So, just in case you haven't fully read all of the nodes or you're having trouble piecing it together, quick distillation of this fight. Crossbones takes no damage unless there are 3 buffs on him, which means probably you're going to need him to build up his Furies. He has Biohazard on him, so you need a bleed immune to hit him at all, and to be able to hit into his block to help with baiting specials, you also need a poison immune, or you just need to hope that he throws specials otherwise. So double immunes are best if you have them. He also has Bane, which means you need to hit him every once in a while on a specific schedule, or you're going to start taking a lot of damage. And when he hits your block, he heals up based on how much damage he does to you. So those are kinds of all the things that you need to juggle through this fight. So let's actually head into it and see how Dragon Man does. The biggest thing to understand with Dragon Man in this particular fight is that there are basically going to be 2 gears that you're in throughout it. There's going to be your damage gear and your, oh my god, I need to stay alive, I need to heal gear. So the healing gear is somewhat related to overall control, and this is the one where you do push him to his, or you try and bait his special one whenever he throws it, but you're also comfortable throwing your special 3 as it comes up to transfer Bane back, even if it pushes him to his special 2. So watch how this works. If he throws this while we're unstoppable, we actually heal back up from it. But the unstoppable is only 4 seconds long if you throw the special 3 with a single power charge. So we didn't heal from it. He healed back up. That's okay. We cannot agonize about this. The entire reason Dragon Man is so good for this fight is that he does not have to rush it. So this time we throw the special 3, again to transfer Bane. We wait that out, and we throw it with 3 of the power charges, because we didn't spend any in between now and the last time, so now our unstoppable is 12 seconds. Now, the way this unstoppable works with Dragon Man is that if he gets hit, he heals back the damage. It's 85% plus more for recovery, and so effectively 100%. But if he dexes, there's a quirk of how collisions are calculated in this game, and that still calculates how much damage he would take on a hit, and then he heals for that, allowing him to heal. I don't know if Kabam is ever going to adjust that, but in this particular fight, it is a godsend because the AI for this Crossbones is very rough and will often wait out and try and kill you with Bane, and one of the best possible ways to counteract Bane is to get these big chunks of healing as Crossbones doesn't hit you. So right here, we hit into his block, back up, and immediately block to try and bait a heavy. That's one of many techniques that you want to master in this fight to try and find as many openings as possible. The big reason Dragon Man is so good for this is if he's not throwing heavies, he's not throwing special ones, you can usually just wait for the special 3, use it to transfer Bane, and if you have to heal up, cool, but right now we're at 100%. So we're going to try and move over into our damage rotation. And what that means is, when possible, backing him up so we get the bonus damage on every hit from cornered. The other thing we're going to try and do is throw special twos, because that gives us Furies, which boost not just our hit damage, but also the cornered damage when we back him up. And it's going to use up one of those power charges. That's not a bonus, but it's just something to be aware of next time we throw the special 3. So Bane was getting close. We waited out after that, then throw the special 3. So this time we're consuming 2 power charges, and so we're going to have 8 seconds of Unstoppable. Maybe we heal off of that a little bit towards the end of it, but because this puts him just below a bar, what we're really going to do is we're going to take advantage of the unblockable buff Dragon Man gets after knocking the opponent down, and we're going to use that for an opening. So he did hit into us there a little bit, so he healed. We took some damage because we weren't unstoppable. I could have thrown the special 3 there, but I was hoping to bait out one more special 1 like so, and then I used the special 3 to transfer it back. So, one important consideration, you'll notice that thus far in the fight, I have almost exclusively been in the healing gear. And that is because Bane is based on how much health Crossbones has. And so what that means is, at the beginning of the fight, when he has the most health, is the most dangerous time. Note right there, I didn't time the special 2 perfectly, so the last hit was just too soon to transfer it back, took a bit more damage. We're going to have to heal. But we did get 2 Furies there. So, because Bane is based on Crossbones' health, and because it's most dangerous at the beginning, which is when you have those Bane ticks for like 1800 twice per second, it's truly insane. Earlier in the fight, it's good to default to, okay, when in doubt, I'm going to try and get that nice long Unstoppable and heal more, not less. I'm going to err on the side of caution, and basically what I do is every time I drop below 50% health, I try and get that long Unstoppable and heal a bit. So there we wait out the Bane, and we use the special 3 to transfer it back. This may push him to a special 2, that's just something we're aware of, but because we'll have that nice 12-second Unstoppable, we know it won't do much damage to us, it just may heal him a bit. So thankfully it didn't quite push him to it, so we're going to wait. We're going to dex a bit to heal. See, we just got 10% back there, now we're up to 15% back. We're going to hope he throws that. He does. We take some Bane, but that's okay because we healed and we're back to 55% where we were when we threw the special 3. And Bane being that potent is exactly why we're doing this. Why, when in doubt, we're healing. Because this rank 1 Dragon Man is losing 5% or more to every half second of Bane. We have to be very conservative. If you have a larger Dragon Man and you have more health to play with, then you don't necessarily have to do this. Plus, you're going to be doing damage faster, so you're going to reduce the strength of Bane more quickly, and thus there's kind of a snowball effect here, where the lower your health, or the lower his health gets, the more you can afford to be aggressive, and then the more aggressive you are, the more damage you do, the lower his health gets, the less dangerous Bane is, and so you can be even more aggressive. You see what I mean? But that's why we've thrown very few special 2s thus far. We could have been more aggressive, but we probably would have gotten too low and died to a bad Bane trigger at some point. Or even though you heal back up when you block the special 2 while you're unstoppable, if you're too low, it will just kill you before you heal, kind of like with Sorcerer Supreme. So we're trying to be very careful, stay on top of Bane. We've got him down to 70%, so it's starting to hurt less. This is when we can start thinking about damage again, because we are at 80%, and so that's why I throw this special 2 here. Take a little bit of Bane in that split second between the hits there, but now we have the Fury. So we bait this out. Maybe we can get him to throw this again before. That's fine. It transfers. He doesn't throw the special 1. We throw the special 3. That's why Dragon Man is so good. You just have so many options for controlling Bane. So I don't think I'm going to go through this entire fight because, like I said, there's a snowball effect to it. The lower his health gets, the less danger there is, the more you're allowed to be aggressive, and things just get easier. Which is very good because, in my experience, around 40% health, he starts getting really turtly. But that just means you want to make sure that you're above 50% at all times. When you're below that, make sure that you heal. You can block a few special twos, but the important thing is just to stay safe and take your time. I think my second time through this, the one that I recorded, because I didn't record the first solo, this one was a little faster, ended up being about 14 minutes for the whole clear. But you can see how there's some risk there. You can also use the Unstoppable to get an opening if you have to. He did heal from hitting my block, but we didn't take any damage. We healed it right back up, and we transferred Bane, so it was worth it. The other thing you can do is, because the unblockable buff is paused during Dragon Man's specials, if you throw a special like that, and then you already have another one, you can do what I did there, and throw the special 2 into thin air to transfer Bane, and it will do it safely. So I stayed on top of Bane, I did some real damage there, but I'm below 50% again, so time to switch back into healing mode. And this is basically how you do the whole fight. Like I said, if you have a higher ranked Dragon Man, then you'll have to do a little bit less pull, and you can do more push, so to speak. But managing that push and pull, keeping your health nice and high, knowing how much room you have to have, and always focusing on Bane gets you through this. Dragon Man is an absolute beast, and I cannot wait to take him to rank 3. I was already planning on doing it at some point. This fight just further solidified that. He's so cool. I mean, people always said he feels a lot like the Mystic Hyperion, and it's true. Like, this is always one of the fun things about Hyperion, is having all of the power in the world, and I mean that in a literal sense, having all the power to throw specials. It's so much fun. So anyway, if you do have a Dragon Man, if he is important for you fulfilling some of your own objectives this week, I hope this has helped you out. I hope you're able to manage the push and pull and get around Crossbones' absolutely evil AI with these tips and tricks. And I wish you luck. Let me know in the comments how this has been going for you. Who else have you been using? I've seen, like I said, quite a few different counters. It's good to have this kind of content back. I really enjoyed Summer of Pain. And yeah, I love this kind of endgame content. I look forward to the rest. Good luck to everyone, and I will see you tomorrow with the Nimrod video.